Isaiah 9:6 says, "For unto us a child is born." It is a confirmation of what was already anticipated even since moments after the fall of man. A human being was promised who would be born into the world, and he would be unlike all other human beings. But he would, in fact, be a human being. The word was prophesied by the Lord to the serpent who had led humanity into the sin of disobedience. Genesis 3:15, also known as the Proto-Evangelium. "And I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your seed and her seed. He shall bruise your head, and you shall bruise his heel." The Lord God promised that one would come who would bruise the head of the serpent. From the details of Genesis 4, it is evident that Eve understood exactly what that meant. The naming of her first son, Cain, and the exclamation she made concerning him reveals that truth. Kaniti ish et Yehovah. I have acquired a man with Yehovah. She anticipated that her child would be the one to take on the serpent and lead her back to the Garden of Delight that she had been expelled from. That is not a dubious inference, but rather it is a proclamation based on one thing alone, the promise spoken in Genesis 3, verse 15. Messiah would be the seed of the woman. At this point in the biblical narrative, all we know is that this one will be the seed of the woman. Thus, as she rightly deduced, he would come from her, the mother of all living. Therefore, he would be a human being. Nothing else is yet explicit. However, the curious use of the words, her seed, do leave unanswered questions. The reason for this is that the Bible consistently speaks of the seed of man. It is through man that generations are noted and spoken of. The genealogical listings consistently refer to the children being begotten of a father. And when a woman is introduced into the record, it is to clarify a matter or resolve some sort of dilemma. For example, the daughters of Zelophehad are referred to several times in the book of Numbers and in Joshua and in 1 Chronicles as well. In fact, great detail is given concerning them, but it is specifically because they are the daughters of a man without sons that the specificity is given. It is the line or seed of the male, and that alone that bears the importance of the generational promises and inheritances. And so to speak of the seed of the woman should at least cause the reader to stop and ponder why the statement was given. One could not, until after the coming of Messiah, deduce the full import or implication of the term at this point. For now, the Bible is focusing on his human nature. He will come from a human being, regardless of any other characteristics. Indeed, unto us a child is born. From this point, the fact that this one will be the seed of the woman is carefully tucked away as if a precious jewel which needs to be protected and cared for until it is needed again some future day when God so determines it.